Hey guys, welcome back to Planet JeJuDa, and I'm finally going to talk about it. That's right, we're talking about JOANN. JOANN Fabrics is a craft store here in the United States, and I'm just going to read really quickly its history. You just Google, and this is what pulls up. JOANN Fabrics, the U.S. largest fabric and craft retailer, began in 1943 as the Cleveland Fabric Shop, opened by German immigrants in Cleveland, Ohio. The store's name was changed to JOANN Fabrics in 1963, combining the names of the owner's daughters, Joan and Jacqueline Ann. Good night. Here's a brief timeline of the company's history. 1943, the Cleveland Fabric Shop opened, selling fabrics after previously being a cheese and fancy food store. Interesting. 1963, the name changes to JOANN Fabrics. 1969, the company goes public as Fabric Centers of America, Inc. on the American Stock Exchange. And finally, in 1994, Fabric Centers acquires Cloth World, becoming the largest fabric and craft retailer in the U.S. So as you can see, this is big news here in the crafter world. And JOANN last year filed for bankruptcy. I don't remember if they closed stores then, but I'm sure they probably did. And then this year they filed for bankruptcy a second time and announced that they were closing 500 out of the 800 remaining stores here in the U.S., and which is quite a lot. Most of which were in California and Florida. And I don't know all the logistics of it. I just know that at that time, the store that was closest to me, which is in Joplin, Missouri, was not one on the list to be shut down. And then, literally just moments later, it feels like JOANN said, all stores are closing. That's it. We're done. I don't know the logistics, again, behind everything. And I don't know who's bid. I know that there's been kind of a bidding war. From what I understand, both of the parties that are wanting to purchase JOANN Fabrics is going to basically liquidate everything, from what I understand. And that is incredibly sad. As I stated, JOANN has been around since 1943. And I remember, now granted it was not known as JOANN at that time, but I remember in the 80s going to JOANN with my mom, with my grandma, and then into the 90s and 2000s with my sister, and just perusing and getting all kinds of crafty ideas, and then, you know, of course, purchasing, whether it's fabric or yarn or whatever it may be. And I'll be honest, I have wanted to try JOANN Fabrics' exclusive line of yarn, which is Big Twist. I have wanted to try it for the last year or so. I don't know why I never got any. I just didn't. When I do have an account with JOANN, but what I've purchased there was Red Heart, which is its own. It's not sold exclusively through JOANN. So the reason why I haven't talked about it is because I really don't go there anymore. And like I said, I haven't ever used any of their exclusive line of products. So the line of products that I do use, I can get elsewhere, so I'm not too worried about it. But the memories of going in and looking around at all the different fabrics, all the different fabrics and the different yarn and crafts, just everything, that's what's going to be sad to see go. Now, I wish I had purchased some of the Big Twist yarn because they had some really cool yarn. But there again, most of what I get is Red Heart. So I am not going to lose that. And I am sad for all of you who do use Big Twist as a major part of your yarn crafting. It's funny. I have my January project I was going to crochet with as I was discussing, but it just, anyways, moving on. But yeah, it is truly the end of an era. I do hope that someone does buy out, like, and continues the Big Twist yarn, because I would love to get it. If you go on right now, if you go on to JOANN's website, they say all sales final, all stores closing, and then there's a little disclaimer that says due to high demand, they are no longer doing online orders, and so you have to go to the stores to get whatever it is that you want to get before they all close. So it's really happening, and it's very sad because it has been a staple in the crafting community here in the United States since 1943. I'll say since 1963, when they actually changed their name to JOANN Fabrics. And yeah, I am truly sad. I'm sad because of all the memories that I had with my mom and grandma and my sister, and actually my niece as well, because we went with her, and she is a fashion designer. And so yeah, being able to just peruse and have fun and spend quality time with my favorite people and not being able to have that anymore is very sad, and I'm sad to see it all go. I know there are other stores out there, but that's not the same, because Michael's doesn't have quite the yarn, what's the word that I'm looking for? Their selection isn't quite as big as JOANN, and neither is Hobby Lobby. Those two stores cater more to other crafts as opposed to the fiber art world, whereas JOANN did have a lot more, even though it is called JOANN Fabrics, it did have a lot more fiber art stuff. So I am sad. Gosh, the last time I went to JOANN was probably over a year ago, but that's because it's in Joplin, which is over an hour away from me. So it's just not as easy to go and be able to look around. So I am sad. I'm sad for not only my not being able to go back and have other memories there, but I'm sad for all of the employees there, and I'm sad for all the other crafters out there that absolutely love JOANN. And I will say this: if you do happen to go and are shopping in these last days of the store, just be open-minded and realize that the employees there, this is their last opportunity to work at that store for this company, and they're sad. So don't ask them questions like, when are you guys officially closing, or oh, I'm so sorry for that, because they already feel it. They know it on a day-to-day basis. Just be happy and enjoy the time shopping and enjoy a little conversation that doesn't reflect on the fact that the stores are closing, because they're hurting. They are hurting, because I would be too. So it is truly the end of an era, and I am I'm not sure what we're gonna do. I mean, I know there's other stores out there. And there's online presences. You know, like Hirschner's is another store, which I believe it only has one brick and mortar location, which I'm not sure where it's at, but it has a huge online presence. And obviously there's Red Heart that you can get from anywhere pretty much. But yeah, if you can, go support the last bit of JOANN and share a little memory down in the comments below. What are your favorite times? And what is your favorite time of year that you went shopping at JOANN? I will definitely say, if you know me, you know it's Halloween. That is my all-time favorite time of season, all-time favorite time of year. I absolutely love autumn and everything that goes along with it, which includes Halloween. So I absolutely love going in and seeing all of the decorations and the fun fabrics. And yeah, I will miss going and having an amazing time with the people that I love crafting. So I don't know, this is kind of a weird video, but it is a big deal. It has been widely spread, said, whatever. It is huge because it is the largest crafting retailer, and it's closing. It's just kind of mind-boggling. I mean, I do most of my shopping online just because of where I live. Because really the only store that I have here, or stores I should say, that I have here to do any kind of crafting anything is Walmart, Dollar General, Family Dollar, and Dollar Tree. Not a whole lot of selection there. So, but I pretty much only buy what's tangibly in front of me. I don't really buy yarn outside of Walmart. I have bought online, but there again, I enjoy going in person. I'm rambling. I'm sad to see it go. It's gonna be weird to know that it's not gonna exist anymore and that all of the stores are closing. And yeah, if you go to a JOANN, be cheerful and smile at the employees, because this is their last moments working there. Give them a huge hello and thank them for all that they have done and are doing. And yeah, this is a weird video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I would love it if you would hit the like button. And if you'd like to be notified of any and all future uploads, hit the subscribe button and don't forget to click all on the notification bell. And with that, be kind and gracious to one another, because times are hard. And remember, gravity works, guys.